Chair here. Ow. Okay, but I know it's gonna be alright. Okay, just getting this started. I was thinking of putting the title idea in the comments, but I figure once the conversation gets started, and maybe if anybody's not understanding what we're talking about, but listening for a few moments, I or somebody else can tell them. But so the topic that I have for this, unless you have something else weighing on your heart, is kind of vast, but basically it is healing and songs. So in other words, do you have any songs that say you used to like or want to like, but for some reason your mind puts up like a wall when you think of the song because you're triggered by a certain memory that may be uncomfortable? I want to try and help you through those feelings, and then also maybe play the song if we're at that point. So feel free to come into the comments. Hello, Saban, how are you? I'm just also getting the keyboard set up here. I didn't have it plugged in for that long. I'm not going to say that here for a little bit of anonymity on YouTube, but you can call me Leading Healing or C. And I will say, though, thank you for the heart. I will say, though, that I'm in Canada, and feel free to say where you're watching from. And thank you for understanding, by the way. Yeah, so hopefully you heard my introduction. I just was listening to a song and I almost already forgot what it was, but I do remember. I don't know if I really want to. Well, there's one reason that I could say aside from the other one. L.A. Ooh, must see a lot of celebrities, or is that just a myth? I'm just looking for the reggae type. I don't know. It might be in the there it is. Okay. So what was good? I just started. Thank you. Um, so what I mean by the thing I said, if it wasn't obvious, is so this is a bit different. It's different bit of a different way of doing a music stream, but I mean it combines the things that this channel is about. Thank you. And you know what? I actually held back a little bit because I'm not hugely feeling the song, and I wanted just to give an example and to start in with the song. Um, I might, yeah. So I'm gonna just go get Tylenol because my back is really sore at the moment. If you have a song request, feel free to put it. I feel like maybe I should have put a little bit of a highlighted comment there. A disclaimer, whatever. So I'm doing covers as well, but because the other part is I'd have to figure them out on the spot because I only have one device at the moment. Well, I do have the other cell phone I could go grab perhaps. In fact, I might just go do that if you don't mind, and then I'll settle in good. So if you have any song requests, anything weighing on your heart, but with that one, it's a band I miss being in. Into Place I kind of miss going, although I didn't go in time. But you know, this is helping each other to the best of our abilities and doing some music. Follow songs on Rhythm Streaming. I did think of it at the song, but I'm not sure if I want to do it or not. Thanks for the waiting. Oh, I put myself up on yeah, I had left too briefly, but we got 3 of you here, so that's cool. So yeah, am I able to put it in the comment on this thing? Because I feel like I was doing that earlier today, actually, because it's not the one I'm recording on. So yeah, that works. So just a moment here. I'm just going to go get my slip-ons as well because my feet are cold even in socks. And the temperature, I think I put it up to 72. Okay, we got 3 of you here. I got the topic put there. I still won't be able to see Potatoes' comments, but I think he'll know that within the past hour I haven't gotten the computer fixed, so, or she'll know rather. I need to get in the habit of calling Potato her because she's a female potato. Okay, yeah, nice meeting you as well. Feel free to subscribe subscribe. This is a very diverse channel, but it's for the most part, but it's all good things. It's about healing. It's about doing music. It's about enjoying each other's company. So glad to have had you here briefly. See you again sometime. Have a good night. In LA, it would be getting close to evening. Sun's going down. Okay, cool. And if you hit the bell, well, you'll be notified next time. And thank you for the like. I think it came from you as well. And my throat's a bit sore, but when we're talking about songs that maybe I'm anything from, which we all have wise things to say. We all have lived experiences. So I don't think, and I guess you could look at this as another way of looking at music therapy in a way. So just as much as I can help somebody else who may have mixed feelings about a song, have better feelings about a song, and then want to hear it, I can seek the same. So chapstick if you're curious, chapstick if you're not. Because I notice that quite often. I notice that I go through that somewhat often. And sometimes it's just simply a matter of being too literal. Other times it's something else, which I almost feel like those kind of triggers might be a little bit easier to deal with than some other types. And then I can play the songs, I know I can't be the only person that experiences this, although I would actually say most people do, but some maybe more than others. And when you want to be truly as diverse with music as I claim to be, as I am, and and it might be, especially powerful, not just with music, it might heal the trigger. So, this is a bit of a unique stream that I'm combining the two. Oftentimes, if I hear a particular song idea that somebody suggests, unless I do it, which I did do some earlier today, it's kind of like I'll kind of say, "No, I'm not feeling that one," and this is sometimes why. So feel free to bring a song into the conversation, and if even if this is the nice thing about this idea, actually, even if I don't know the song, I don't have to. We can still find the healing within it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through the category presets in the keyboard for a moment. And if any, I don't think I've ever done this since having this keyboard. If I think of any songs based on a particular genre that's maybe a bit more unique that I know, that I maybe don't know as many songs about, I'll speak about it. That being said, I don't know many waltzes. This will probably be the final stream of the day, by the way, so let's make it good together. 8 o'clock, so, and even for a Saturday, I'm not going to have much more energy, beyond this one. Siam Ali, hello, welcome. I almost think I recognize that name, but I don't think so. It does actually make me think of a song, though, not to be mean or anything. Hello, Byron Ellis, welcome. Where are you watching from? I have had a teacher named Ellis, actually 2 of them. One of them may have been not Allison. No, I think they were both Alice. Why do you assume that I go to a church? Because actually I don't. I am agnostic, but anyway, one of them was an art teacher in Ontario. And actually, one time I had a viewer here that, if I understood correctly, I haven't seen him since, but it's been about a couple weeks only. I think he may have legit been the son of my grade 8 teacher. That's how it sounded. He was from my hometown, which is a very small place in Ontario. The other Ellis was a welding teacher in high school. His first name was Clark, I believe. I don't know what the other person's first name was. I know it's a common name. I also actually come to think of it, the relative has passed away, and I'm not really close with her sister. But there was actually no, I think it was she married into it, a Jackie Ellis. So I might have to have some. It's 8 o'clock. I kind of want to have some coffee or something. Anyway, but also, I wouldn't be a very wise person if I did go to a church, especially if it had a unique name, although a lot of them don't, to say what church I go to. But I don't. So anyway, but I mean, that actually is a great segue because both of my churches were very welcoming, very open, which is a great quality in a church that I used to go to. One of them isn't a church anymore, and I moved from the area years ago. Hard to believe, 8 years ago. And the other one, well, there was some interpersonal reasons why I don't go there anymore. Some people were still fine, some weren't. But if we were to talk about that, I mean, it's not meant to just be about mine, but perhaps other people, that used to like to go to church, or who may be struggling with their faith. Not that that's to be the main topic of this, but it actually does kind of fit with what I was saying, although you haven't said anything to it since, I've noticed. But, like tomorrow is Sunday, but it's not very nice out, and yeah, we're not going back. So, but I did like a lot of the music from back then, and it's something because it's not that I've worked through all my struggles and injuries, but I have done a lot of self work and interpersonal, or that's not the right phrase, but hello, Blizzed, is that how you say it? Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching from? But first time to the channel, how'd you come across? But yeah, it's because I want to find out when Kim's is. What's showing me reminder there? Yeah, so basically, the thing is with that particular, yeah, I'm tired and a little bit stiff, mildly sore throat, but I've only been rolling 18 minutes and it's early. Oh, well, I'm glad to have you here. Where are you watching from? I'm here in Canada. You can hopefully see the highlighted comment that I put in there as well. Yeah, because as much as this is a good topic, kind of within that topic, I know that it doesn't work for everybody, and often I find it doesn't work for me, so I don't really want to sit here and talk about it. This chair is almost a little too tall for the keyboard. Ireland. Hi.
Hello.
You down already?
What?
Oh, you're just coming down for a bit?
Well, you came in and you said, yeah, I'm going to go and have another session with this.
Okay.
So, I didn't quite catch what you said when you came.
Okay, sorry. I was just borrowing this as the secondary device without the laptop. That's what I was asking. So I'd watch something with you and just rest, but we do have
That's okay.
three people here.
I can go down the basement.
Well, let's see. Does anybody have a classical song request or a song they'd like to hear on piano or flute? Maybe I'll come and get you when they request.
Coffee.
Okay. But yeah, Ireland, that's cool. Seems to be following us a lot lately. But yeah, so can you see the highlighted comment? I mean, there's a song that keeps coming up. I don't really like the band name, but it's kind of a philosophy type song, sort of, kind of, sort of. Um, Healing in music. Thoughts? Yeah, I do see the highlighted comment. Yeah, and what comes to mind when you read it? What particular songs? I kind of explained it verbally, but I think it makes sense how I wrote it too. In the meantime, I'll do this one while I'm waiting for the next comment. And we're going to do it like a. Maybe. Really? Is that because, like me, at one point in time, you wanted to work on the radio? Or why is that's got that funky symbol, but that looks like it typed, right? I don't know it. So this is just, I mean, I can do just song requests too, but like I say, I have the theme as well. But so what is it about that song out of curiosity? And I don't know it, so I can't do it, but. I don't know what cinnamon vibes means. And sadness how that's vague. And there's a funny little symbol there I can't make out. So what does that mean? Yeah, more on that genre sounds great. All Let's speed it up a little bit. Thank you. I'm holding back a bit. I'm not. I don't want to. I'm not sure what I feel of this song, but thank you, Ashley. Welcome back. Welcome here. I'm really paid to the not too many of those emojis. I don't understand. know. I'm not really feeling that. But so we've got a couple of you commenting. So again, what is a song that you feel you'd like, but that you find triggers a response in you that is uncomfortable? Let's see if we can heal that and then do the song. That's the theme of this video, essentially. Kind of a bit of a unique video of covers. And thank you for all those, by the way. But yeah, thoughts on that topic? Okay, I see all the emojis there. I appreciate it. We'll see if I do an hour. I'm pretty tired. He's just finding stuff to play later. I mean, to look at later. Okay, what I'm happy about is that it doesn't it's not just showing 3 songs. Mostly it is, but there's whoops, and I accidentally clicked into Ed Sheeran. And speaking of someone saying I should get the golden buzzard and all your lovely comments as well, and I did very much appreciate that comment. It was lovely. I'm going to do this Ed Sheeran song. Well, am I? I don't know. Maybe not that particular song. Just because it's kind of a lovey-dovey song, but it does make me think about when we auditioned for Canada's Got Talent, and that didn't go so well. But let's see here. Let's try this one. Now, this one I probably will belt it a bit better. Country Waltz, let's give it a try. When your legs don't work like they used to, and I can't keep you on the Thank you, feel free to subscribe. Well, yeah, I'll just smile I'm thinking about how we fall in love in mysterious way. Baby, just a touch of the hand. I fall in love every single day. I started again. 29 minutes already. Of 1,000 stars. Like your head on my feet in the night. That's so much, right? I'll take it for the third life. Maybe we found love right. I know it's a bit slower than usual. I'm hearing it very fast again. Now this song doesn't really hear some trigger, but thank you. Your head is on my face. As the crowds of remember my name. When your hand don't play the strings the same way. I know that you Baby, yours forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Baby, it's a part of the plan. Maybe I promise mistake. Hoping that you'll understand. Baby, now you can let me know. We are just light of 1,000 stars. Let's get head on beating heart. Rapping? I did, but let's try it. Baby now, come on. Hit me into 11 arms now, come on. Kiss me under 1,000 stars. Yeah, so until people kind of comment on the highlighted comment, I'm just doing some covers. Now this one's faster. That other one, it was a bit slower than it actually is, but that's okay. Let's see here. So maybe Strive to make sense? I'm gonna turn the heat down. It's really warm in here. I turned it up because I was chilly. Now my sweater must have. Oh, that's not my sweater. Oh, this will be a fun one. I mostly feel like this chair almost doesn't fit here. It just feels like it's way far back for sitting forward on the piano. I guess it's the way it's designed. I don't know that one very well. So you found something for somebody?
I found some options. Yeah.
It's hard to believe it's only 8:30. I was gonna say, I don't know. I almost feel more like watching something than doing something. But we do have somebody. Can you crack that open for a few minutes, please?
Sure.
Thank
I'll be
you.
going back upstairs again.
And let the screen. Thank you.
Well, I haven't heard back from her, so I sent her a reminder email.
Okay.
For some reason, some email got sent her, and all that was in is ORST.
Oh, okay.
Don't know.
Doesn't look like it's would have happened today though.
Well, no.
But yeah, it's only 8:30, so there's lots of time. Although I'm doing this, I kind of don't want to watch myself later, but definitely still have to catch up on all of our them for content. See if there's anything worth downloading. And I'm sure I know there is. Oh, there's another song about boat. Well, there's nobody here, and I don't have ideas. Another great topic, but not really anybody here to talk about it. But I mean, the other videos have been doing all right lately, so maybe I will wrap it up and see if there's something we might want to just watch instead. But yeah, this is handy over the weekend for this. Oh, somebody just got here. I'll be right back. You can see the highlighted comment, and if you have anything to say on it, we'll keep this rolling and maybe do a bit more. Can you put a bit of the comment, please? I thought I got rid of that. All over actually. Like I've been hustling around. Thank you. I'm not too sure if I know who does this one, but it might not be a bad idea. So let me see. Now, there's a number of songs that have this title, but actually, I think I just remembered what the full title of it is. So let me just see. Hello, Eva Quinville. Speaking of my school days, although I think she spelled it like Quinn, it was a Stacy Quinville in my high school, but she probably got married. I'm gonna try this song out for a moment. I think I don't know it very well. I don't think I know any of her other songs. Now that I turned this off and everything, let's see. Turn it back on. Are you still there? It doesn't look like anybody's there, but you just got here, so. I was this close to wrapping up and watching something with G since it's only 8:30. But if you finish this at 39:45, a little bit earlier, even this Saturday, you should be tired. No, it's not. We're sleeping, so we kind of got to be up late later. But maybe we'll get into watching something late night together and enjoy doing that. So what are you up to?
Watering plants.
Okay. Let me see here. I don't know it that well. This is where we need someone like you who just rolls through all the tunes. Yeah, all the other ones it's suggesting are, although I may have heard of that one, although I don't know what it means, I don't know it well. All the other ones are suggesting are by her. Oh, I might know this one. Things a man ought to know. Why would you genderize it? Do I know this one? No, I don't think I know that one. Well, there was oh, I thought there was a Through the Day version as well. The song I relate to sometimes, but there was a part of it I remember not liking, but let's do it. And let's see who it's by, too. Okay, yeah. I might have you... Till the early morning light, all I'm taking is every man. I don't care who's right or wrong. I don't understand. Hello.
Hi.
Let me just see what it shows underneath here. Oh, well, he probably just does a version of this song. I didn't know him to do that song. Oh, it's your favorite singing group that stings every time.
Here's something I can do.
Sorry?
I can try repairing my pamphlet.
Okay.
But I don't think that that string I got was what I wanted. It doesn't look as if it's.
I gotta find a use for it now.
Gosh, Eddie, let me finish my sentence.
Oh, I didn't know there was more to it.
Well, let's get to
So you guys can see the highlight comment. Hopefully, comment on it. I mean, I know that this is a classic. I just lately, every time I see the title, I say, "What a silly title." Have you ever seen the rain? Well, I mean, a lot of my followers have because they're in the UK, but other places get rain too. And like, who hasn't? I don't know. Again, this is an example of me being literal, not so much a trigger as much as it is being literal. Maybe it was written when wherever they were writing about was exceptionally dry and not getting much rain. So in that case, let's do it. Let's do it then, hey? And we're gonna do it with a cool shuffle. I know. But it's Jay-Z and I know. Like a lot. Have you ever seen the rain coming down the street? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? And you all have to having I think it's now it's suggesting me other songs by that band, and I've only recently heard of them. Smokey? Never heard of them otherwise. But I thought it was CCR, so. Yeah, there is a version of them, the version that they do. And they do so many songs that. And so do they. And some of them I don't think are kosher. Not that I'm not open-minded, but trying to hear what's on the radio in the other room now, but I can't hear it. So I go back to the highlighted comment. I welcome you to say your thoughts on it. Song request. I might have to go to Jerry and Drew. What are they doing? What kind of requests have they got? Looks like they may be, well, I don't know. I was going to say they maybe just started, but they got 23 likes, but they got 14 people watching. I haven't been rolling super duper long. Not so many good memories from the funk and disco era. Wow, a lot of people would not say that. A lot of people would think there was, so that's interesting. She's asking for song requests now, though. So if I don't get some, maybe I'll see what the ones they get. And then there's the highlighted comment. If there's any thoughts on that, and if I see the comments, I'll read them. I'm all caught up at the moment, though. So. That's not a bad song. It's not the one they're requesting, I don't think, but it does make me think of another one. As long as he's okay with his health. Nobody wants to play. I'm thinking about when they showed people have medical issues on Got Talent type shows, and I feel mixed about them televising that. But who does this song? I feel like I looked this up recently. Okay, I don't think I know any others by him. Doesn't mean he doesn't have any others. I just don't think I know them. But I do know this one. So let's do it. All right. The name of that place where that shooting happened. I can't remember. But anyway. Welcome, welcome. The Elks haven't been helping hugely with this one, a little bit though. Haven't seen a lot of the regulars. Oh, hello, how are you? Doing some music? Got a highlighted comment for as a theme. We can talk about it. I'm feeling so and yeah, I did think of a song, so I'm just trying to find macaroni. What? And if potatoes here, I need someone to let me know because I won't see their comments otherwise. Her comments. Macaroni? Why are you saying that? Yankee Doodle sticks a feather in his hat and calls it macaroni, but this talks about a flower in the hat. I don't know if you've heard me musically yet, but I think you have. Don't forget to like, and I'm glad to have you here. Be sure to wear flowers in your hair. You were going yeah, I thought that was it's funny when it's not drum beating because that's the file Let me start again. I don't like that rhythm myself. If you're going to San Francisco, flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some different people there. How's your day? Weekend, your day going? You come to San Francisco. You've heard me musically, right? Summertime will be a loving there. In the street of San Francisco, little people, flowers in their hair. All across the nation, all across the nation, such a strange vibration. You know this song? There's a whole generation, new explanation. People in motion, hey, hey. People in motion. For those who come to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you come Asher, just to let you know, don't need no edits. Fine being organic, even if sometimes I'm not at my best. I'm 100%, but it was too early to go to bed and I was bored. And I didn't have anything else specifically jumping out that I wanted to do, so here I am. Oh, I thought you were saying Asher plays guitar. I've never heard of that person you're speaking about. I welcome the song request, though. We're doing some fusion. And if we can, thanks for the 5th like. And if we can try and also speak a little bit on the topic of the highlighted comment, that would be great as well, please. Let me just look at what songs it suggests underneath this. Let's do a 70s disco. The one that's jumping out to me the most is this one. It's basic. I actually have a lovely memory attached to this one. Yeah, I do play guitar, but right now I don't have my device that auto scrolls, so I have to do it with one hand. I don't have the other one. To that request. Got a mod being naughty. Just kidding. But it's okay. I don't mind. Anyway, I've often found this song very simple, a little bit boring, but kind of cool. It makes me think of when I was a kid. Just a moment. And I went to I covered the screen for a moment and the wall turned yellow for a moment. That was weird. Anyway, that wasn't just my eyes, was it? And there was a day camp I went to then. The first one I'd ever been to, I think. And I saw this song. So I'm going to do it next, I think. But I'm going to do it in a disco style, which should make it interesting. I don't think I'd do that one on here. Even though sometimes I do get pretty open. I don't have a filter when I feel like, the crowd's smaller and we're adults or whatever. But this Saturday night, so let's pick Saturday night. Almost heaven, West Virginia. There is mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is over there, older than the sea, younger than the mountain. No longer breathe in the room. Take me home. It's a place I belong. Oh, West Virginia. Back to mama. Take me home. Country road. All my memories gather round here. Riders, lady, dreams into the water. Dark and dusty, leaning on the sky. Images of moonshine. You have been in my eyes. And we grow, baby, home to the place I belong. Oh, West Virginia. Take me home. I hear the voice in the morning hour. No radio reminds me of my home. Highway driving down the road, I get the feeling should have been yesterday. Take me home to the place I belong. Chillin'. Are you back yet? I miss her, and tonight being so achy and sore, I wish I could get a massage from her. What do you do when you miss someone that may never be in your life again, and they're not necessarily passed away? So if you could channel spirit, you can't channel them because they haven't passed away. What do you do then? Life for the Living. I must look that one up later. Maybe all little lights too. I'm not really liking any of the ones it's suggesting underneath. I'm pretty sure what it's suggesting, so I'll have to plug this in soon actually. 41%, not bad. Even though I don't like the band name. This one makes me think of a mic I used to go to, which I somewhat miss, but it's not really accessible anymore. But also just simply doing music on here personally, as far as me and music, helps me out because if people are enjoying it, I'm happy. And so are they. So, but, at the same time, I know that I have something to work through, and I'm sure we all do. And that's why I asked the initial question that's highlighted. I don't know Alan Jackson's in the garden, but I'll have to look it up later. It's suggesting a song right underneath. That's the same one I just played, but it must be a different version. I think I know this one. I've heard it a few times, but I'm not entirely sure. That's of course one of the Sinatra. I don't believe I hit a little break. No, I don't know that song very well. I've heard of it, but I thought I'd recognize the lyrics a bit better than I did. Yeah, of course. I may have found one. That's the one I thought I was looking at a moment ago, but I'll see if I do that one in a moment. Endings there. That's interesting. I'll be right back. I know somebody just got here. We're doing some music. I got a highlighted comment. Feel free to that I put there. Feel free to check it out. Comment on it if there's anything weighing on your heart. If you'd like to say where you're watching from, how you came across the channel, and it looks like you left after all of that energy. And I'll be right back. Oh. Oh. hear this phrase again. I feel mixed about it, but I'm going to try this song because it speaks to something that can be real. And I think it could be an interesting song to try. I don't know if Chillin's back yet, but somebody's there, so let's try this song. I think country might be a fusion of this type of song that wouldn't work. I don't know the song super well, but I know it somewhat. I can't follow. And I get if I can't be close to you, cause I don't really go to you. I think that works. I thought fusion wise that might work, but I don't think it does. What's this one sound like? Cause I don't really go to you. I'll miss you more than life. If I can't be next to you, I'll go reason to see. I miss you more than life. I miss you more than there's always tomorrow. I did have those ones over here. I don't see them now, which is really strange. I must have went out there with them and took them off. It was warm last time I got up, I think. Oh, you're back. Okay, cool. Heading home in the car, go to charge the device. Yeah, that didn't take that long at all. So you're with somebody else tonight. Hello to them if you're still with them. What's their name if you'd like to say? And yeah, if they'd like to follow the channel, you can help them do so. That would be lovely. I'm a little bit. If they're still with you, I could do that song. It's not a bad one. What was it again? And then I'll need more song requests because under this, I have a feeling it's going to suggest more by him, and I don't know any others by him. Honestly, I'm ready for bed, and I'm hoping that I don't feel too blah by the time it's bedtime in a way that would keep me awake, but it's only 9 o'clock, so I'm up still. I would really love to talk a bit about the highlighted comment. Hopefully you see it there. Hopefully I'm getting all comments because every name that you say anything sent to your back. And I've said some stuff, but yeah, I put a highlighted comment there. I'd really love to talk about it. So feel free to. I'm just wondering if that's going to take up too much of the chair. I feel like I need something behind my back. You may be okay. I'm not sure if you're misunderstanding the question or not, but you might be. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Other people might tune in, and it's one of those songs people might especially misconstrue. But basically, defending your chakra. I don't know what you mean by that. But what the question was meaning to say is there a song that you, and I mean, I guess maybe it could be that, but is there a song that you want to like, but there's something that gets in the way of you liking it? What would that song be, and what gets in the way? And if we are talking about sexual trauma, yeah, I might just play the song. But I almost kind of get what you're saying with that other comment, but I have something that would help with that. 2 videos on a song now. K-pop is hard for me, but I try. What do you mean by that? Chakras getting aligned. I could do Golden, but I've done it a few times lately. Then we just walk past the radio and see what it's playing. I think I get what you're saying, and it was nothing aggressive. But yeah, I think maybe that's something we'll do tomorrow with the weather. Although if we get the sunshine, that's nice too. Is maybe align my chakras, because he can use those. And if you'd be interested in having one for your very own, he has a big time collector of them. He is for meditation, also decor. We'd be happy to help you find one for yourself. That would be quite lovely. Just get through that for a moment. Yeah, and I just don't do metal. I find it demonic and really tiring and aggressive. But yeah. Are you still with that friend of yours, by the way? Or did you drop her off? Or drop them off? But then, yeah. Well, this sounds interesting. Oh, your brother, like sibling or other brother from another mother? Okay, that's not who you were with earlier, was it? I don't think so. Yeah, so again, well, I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm asking. So yeah, like I say, feel free to have them follow and subscribe to the channel and give a like as well. But other than, okay, cool. Well, hello to your brother as well. Are you guys close in age, or? I have one sibling, and he's a music producer. Well, he was. I think he's thinking of changing soon, but was a music producer in Australia, England, and France. So he was the one that suggested this song, I believe. Then my chair is caught on a rug. Okay, let's give this one a try. And feel free to keep the song requests coming, please. It's only 9 o'clock practically, and it's way too early for bed on a Saturday, and I want to sleep in tomorrow, which means I have to stay up late. So, yay, because I'm tired now. So, factor that into your enjoyment of the music. I'm doing this tired, but I'm doing it for y'all. I like this sound. Live Pop Grand. all the brothers, we all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. You're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm running. Somebody to lean on. On and we all need somebody to lean on. I might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Just call me if you need a friend. Call me. Sound requests, please continue them based on also preferably the highlighted area. And I'm glad how that came through. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Or if there's anything weighing on any of your hearts. Hopefully your brother decides to follow the channel. Something else I was going to say. I forget. Oh, thank you, by the way. Not sure about that one. I mean, I know it, but also I forget. What kind of work do you guys do? Well, I don't know. I've never asked your brother, but I'm just curious. Are you guys employed? Are you students? Just wondering. I'm always looking for inspiration. Oh, I need to be dancing up there with G, but I just don't know if I feel it. Oh, you're both seniors. Oh, really? Okay. See, I wouldn't have. Okay, so I don't know why, but initially I thought you were older, right? That was not correct. And then for some reason I thought you were maybe in your mid 40s. I mean, heck, I'm getting closer to that. And nights like tonight, I feel like a senior. So, a little bit. So, yeah. But okay, cool. Well, we got a few of us old farts here, and who else do we got? Glad to have you here. I feel like I wouldn't go as far as to say old farts, but okay. Right. Sorry. But okay, well, hey, I know a lot of old stuff, so you know what I've been craving doing more of lately? Like Motown golden oldies type stuff, even if I'm fusioning it. So keep that in mind with your song requests. A lot of them make me think as the same person, actually, that often had them playing in her car. I miss that person. She's in another province. She's also in like her 80s now. I think she was where I learned of Anne Murray. And then also, I, that's right. I believe, I know I should remember, I'm just tired. I believe you're in Ontario, if I recall. So you might know of her because she's Canadian, but she was well known. But then also, I remember when she came to the house, not Anne Murray, this other friend, when Dad passed away. I mean, that's been a long, long time ago. I I don't know that one. Um, that was a long, long time ago. I mean, I've done a lot of healing. I also still feel him around every now and then, but not often. But I know he always is. That's a song. I can't see anyone but you. Or do you mean here in general? Oh, it's been ebbing and flowing. The ones earlier today did quite well. I think they both got about 11 likes. But when I look back at one, first it showed 2, and then suddenly 3, and then I went away from it and came back, and then there was 8. But like I knew of all those ones while I was doing it. So um, it varies. It varies. But I'd just be watching stuff, and I don't know what I want to watch or if I want to watch anything. So if I don't want to watch something, I might as well be the something. You know what I mean? But I just need to lay on a massage table or go to a spa. I'm just kidding. I don't really go to those often, but or I need it to be like 11 or 12 at night and to go to bed, but it's not yet. So here I am. I played Help Me Make It Through the Night earlier, and yeah, I feel that. Put my feet up. Okay, you don't have to tell me twice. Crack open a can of. Oh no, it's too late for that much sugar. And maybe it's just the can itself feels cold, even though it may cool off. We had the funniest thing happen today when we ordered dinner. We ordered pizza from a place that has what looks like a pizza box on the top of their vehicles, right? And he pulled up. He was not directly in front, but he was, you know, he should have gotten out and tried to find it. He just sat there. I think he called, if I recall, and both of them had call display envelope numbers. Anyway, and so I said, look for the guy on the deck waving at you. So eventually he's seen, and as he's standing on our steps, we see another vehicle with the pizza thing on top. And I says, I'm seeing double. What's going on here? On the top of the thing, he had a salad. I know this sounds very specific, but maybe it happens all the time because it just shows how often people are ordering pizza and stuff. Anyway, there was a salad. Now, we'd gotten one of their combo deals, so it didn't come with salad. I tried to get gluten-free crust, but she was going to charge me a whole extra $18 for that. Then when I said olive, she says, we only have Kalamata, so the purple ones. I said, there is no such a thing as a purple olive. I know there's purple vegetables, but, and then she said, it'll be pitted. I said, never mind, just give me onions. And actually they put a nice amount of cheese on it. I think they've improved their recipe. The onions look nice. The salami was nice. But basically, so they both get here. He just paid because he didn't see the other one. I was trying to tell him, but he didn't realize what I was saying or whatever. He just paid, and then the other one comes up our deck, and we're like, what is going on here? And yeah, the other order was the wrong. Apparently, the address number may have been right, but the street was not right. Although if they were sending from the closest one, I mean, there's only one in the area. But anyway, there's probably others with that number. Anyway, so yeah, so he was just going to give us the difference, but it was just a few cents. So ironically, like it was almost the same deal. I think instead of the cheese bread, they'd gotten a small salad. And so yeah, we just said keep it. And I almost thought we were going to end up having to take all the pizza, and I wondered if it would get like dry and hard before we ate it. But I can make it last 3 days in our house. There's 2 of us. We each get our own. Even though sometimes I'll have one late at night or for breakfast, because it's one of those foods I feel. But I'm trying to think if there's any songs. I mean, that is a fun song, but it makes me think of a former friend speaking about songs that have triggers. Now, again, this is so long ago that I have mostly healed from it, but every now and then I still miss it. And part of it is because I've been living a pretty quiet lifestyle otherwise. Yeah, right? I have to remember to kind of kiss the crest though. Yes, I have online connections and I'm starting to branch out again. But for the most part, um, things are very lonely during the day. They really are. Like I should give you my email address. I know I almost gave it in the chat, but and there's a second person here now, so maybe not. But that's fine. That's fine. And I'm sure that there's lots of songs I should think of when I think of this particular friend. I don't think there's any going back, about it. I just ask that you keep this to yourself, and if we ever have any issues with each other, we try and work through them, and if we can't, we part amicably. But COLTYNROCKS, as in Central Healing, for instance, and YN is in you, because, or as I said recently, yes and sweet, or something like that, is my email address. You can still call me Leading Healing or just jump into the thing, but we're an hour, almost 2 hours into this. Nobody else is here right now, so I figured I'll give that to you. My device has been a bit wonky. In fact, that device is not connecting to the internet. Are either of you good with technology at all? Because I'm also having an issue with my laptop. But yeah, it's not connecting to the internet, so I don't know what to do about that. But therefore, I can't get to my email actually. But if I can get that fixed, maybe if I just let the thing die and then charge it again. What's it at right now? Let me just check. Oh, usually it just suddenly fixes. I could just try to reconnect again, but I'm worried it won't. It's at 58% right now. But anyway, when I think of this past friendship, both of you are? Oh my goodness. I think I'm dying. So let's enjoy this as much as we possibly can, right? No. Maybe it would be better just to watch something, but if I can go for another half hour, that's probably exactly what I'll do. Hello again, Alexander. How are you? Alexander, are you good with technology? I was just asking them that, and they aren't. Anyway, I think I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one because I kind of like it. It's a fun song. You are good with technology, or you are good in general. This is a fun song. Now, do I? You can see the highlighted comment of this, which is the theme that I want to be looking at when I'm looking at music, for the most part, whether it's my suggestions or yours with this particular video. When I think of this particular person, again, yeah, there is still an element of missing them, but I think they were only meant to be in a good portion of a past chapter of my life. And that I could probably have better connections as far as like the in-person stuff that aren't him. It's hard because I also knew his mother and his sister a little bit. And they liked me. They seem to like me. But as we get older, that's the kind of stuff that happens sometimes, right? But I do like this song. So I don't know necessarily how to, I guess with this one, the question is how not to make, because that's what I was kind of alluding to with the highlighted comment, how not to make connection in my mind, this song to that person, if that makes sense. In the meantime, I am going to play it though, because it's fun. And let's try it with Polka Pop. Polka Pop. How do you polka pop? I don't know. Does it poke back? How do you Pokemon? If you Pokemon, can you say, "Can I have a Pikachu"? Sorry. Okay, we got 3 of you here, and we're ready to count some stars, right? That's what you were looking for when you came onto the live stream world today. You're like, who can I count stars with? Well, I see at least 1 plus 1, 2, 3 if Alexander's still there. So, so there is that. Lately, I've been losing sleep. I've been playing hard. We're counting dollars, we be counting stars. We be counting stars. See this light, like swinging by, swing my heart across the line. In my fucking side, oh, oh, but I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I don't know the world is so I didn't know it was by Van Morrison. It is a decent one. Now, some of these are very mild for me. The point of this video, as I keep saying, it's a little bit rare, but that's the thing. I mean, it's almost like the literal definition of, or like an extra literal definition of music therapy, right? Like I don't know how many people are looking at that. It's like not necessarily analyzing a song. I'm just going to change the lighting because it's getting a bit bright for me. But looking at what songs make us feel, and if they're feelings we don't want to feel, finding ways to still enjoy the song. Like Moondance, I don't mind, but I'm being literal about the lyrics. Not only that, I don't remember the details. I remember who sang it, but I was in an acting class once. And there was a woman who did that song. I don't remember her name, but I can picture her. And she did that song. And I miss those classes, but they're not accessible, nor can I really afford to go to them anymore. So, I mean, oh, now she's just on guitar. Let's see what they've been getting since then. Just going to open up the door again because it's hot in here. But yeah, more golden oldies than Motown would also be good. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a great idea I learned that there's another version of that song actually, and it makes me mixy. But what I might do is just sing a snippet of it while it's just you two here. I don't know why suddenly. I know I adjusted the light, but usually it doesn't have that kind of look. I can't figure it out. But yes, I relate to that one too. You know, congratulations, Willow and Phil, or should I say Pink and Willow? That's another one. Thanks for the 6th like. I think I just got it from you guys. I don't know why you're jumping right in and saying what you're eating. And I personally don't like, or maybe it came from the 3rd person. Oh, no, the 7th. I personally don't like eating cabbage. Well, I have eaten cabbage, not much. It has a funny aftertaste, and fish is even more like that. Um, but yeah, basically, it is though. It is a very good story song, right? And it is a very good kind of reminding us of our upbringing and our parents kind of song, right? For sure. Yeah, I don't think enough people are looking at that kind of thing, and maybe maybe I could make a career of it, because I think since the kids went away, they just had to stay here. Oh my, yeah, for sure. But I'd like another. I would have done that one, but not that long ago. I learned something additional about it that makes me feel mixy about it. And hey, I'm on a healing journey just like the rest of us. And sorry for the change in the lighting, but that light is just too bright. I think this is otherwise as bright as we can get through. I think what the difference is sometimes I'm doing this in here in the daytime, so I'm still getting sunlight in. Jumping right in, mentioning now, and I have an interesting introduction to Maori culture, Maori Smurf, which is a very interesting combination of things. There's a show that I sometimes watch. I haven't watched it lately, but it's basically adopt people that have been adopted looking for their birth parent or family. And there was a guy. There's been a couple of them actually, but there was somebody that found. I'm actually not liking this lighting. It's blurry, and I'm trying to right the camera, and I don't really see it making any difference. I mean, if you don't mind. No, it's actually called Long Lost Family, but there could be other similar shows. It's true. Yeah, if you guys don't mind the lighting, but then new people that tune in might. Anyway, and so one of the people, yeah, and I thought it was interesting. Like I understand introducing them to their culture, introducing them to their culture, introducing them to their to their sorry that things are a little bit blurry. Introducing them to their culture is what I'm trying to say. I think there's another thing that's not coming. But I don't know what I think about like when you're feeling the excitement and the emotions of reconnecting in that way. That the first thing that they greet each other with is like their chanting, essentially, right? And I don't know. Are you from New Zealand, or because that's where a lot of them are from, right? Do you have the tattoos on the face by any chance? Because that's also something that we don't see very often. Maybe in Maori culture we do, but yeah. So I always associate with that because I was like, they talked a little bit about it as the show was, as that particular episode was coming, but it was like, oh, this is interesting, huh? And then there was the other one did it too, the stance and the vocalizations. Yeah. So so I said a lot of yes. I always think, why do some people say yeah? No. It's like, what are you, a Muppet? No, anyway, but yeah, so so it's interesting. Otherwise, I don't know a lot about them. Means something. Okay. I would love to discover some family. I almost did, but they were in another province. She seemed to be content with the family she already knew about. Didn't really, I mean, she kind of ascertained it, but didn't really seem that interested in connecting. And I mean, we were in a different province and it would have been a bit tricky to get there probably. But, and Adriana's ruined any chances, I think, of me meeting Treasure and possibly a sibling that she may have. But yes, that's the name. There's a famous Canadian band, actually, that one of the members has a sister named Treasure. Any guesses? Do you know without looking? Got a couple of old fart Canadian people. Just kidding. I'll stop saying that. But speaking of Emery, though, earlier, mother and my step met her in an airport a few months ago and I talked with her for 20 minutes. I wish she would have met us. We're the ones trying to break into the music industry. I mean, not in a huge, huge way, but bigger than we're in now. But, you know, we are thankful for the YouTube community. That's mostly where we do our music, to be honest. I've only been to Australia overseas. I've never been to New Zealand, but my brother was dating a Kiwi, I guess they call them. I always think that sounds like an offensive term, but it's an interesting bird and an interesting fruit. But anyway, I was dating a Kiwi back in the day. Yeah, I think she must have been also traveling or not around the whole time that I was there because I only remember meeting her like a couple times and I was there for a week. Or maybe she was working a lot. I guess I should get back into watching those shows. You know what I noticed? It's the same with those talent shows. I seem to feel, well, obviously happy for the people when it goes well, but I'm sure that there's a bit of feelings of like slight jealousy or like imagining me there, seeing my dreams that aren't getting to be lived into reality like I'd like them to be, but also, like I say, very happy for the person. But I almost feel like you need to take another Tylenol. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, it's almost like kind of living life through them a little bit, like getting the opportunity along with them. Because when, like with those shows, like you don't already know the other people. So yeah, neither of us does. It's like, welcome to the family. So yeah. Yep. I'm actually gonna, I hate to take two in one evening, but I am just AK man. Ikeman. Ikeman. No, I'm not trying to sound like anybody when I do that. Oh, now my shoulder. I've fallen apart, I tell you. It's not to the point where I feel like any medical attention. I'd rather die at home. And I don't think I'm going to, but this is different. I just suddenly get what feels like a slight pull and tightness on my upper shoulder and behind my lower neck. And I'm sure they say that means something. But I think it just means I'm getting old. Oh, my God. Honestly, I might have to wrap up shortly. Because, you know, even when it's laid back and relaxed in a nice conversation, it's nobody said anything for a little while. It takes energy and effort to do these streams, you know, and so I appreciate that you appreciate them. But yeah, it's kind of like, but I'll be rolling again tomorrow, 10 Central Standard, 10ish. So we can maybe run into each other then. I don't want it to keep me awake, so maybe I won't ask ahead of time for any ideas within that one. And because it's late, it may not be as late there, but like Jillian, I don't know if you have Nikki, but is your brother staying the night by the sounds of it? Or are you staying the night at his place? Like, I don't want to intrude on your visit, but yeah, it's about balance, I guess. And you guys seem to like to be here. So I'm happy to add to that, I suppose, and then add to your time together. And I appreciate you wanting that. Okay. Well, think about what type, if you're available then tomorrow morning, think about what type of, what time is it there right now, by the way? It's almost 10 o'clock here. What songs, what topics you might want to talk about tomorrow. And and when I come online, we can do so. I think I can give myself a bit of a break because it might end up being me that means you watch it. I don't think I should have any more carbs tonight, but I'm tempted to have one more piece of pizza. But yeah, what I am happy about though is I'm wrapping up before G gets down here, so hopefully he'll decide not to roll. However, it is a Saturday, and so he often says we don't have to be up early in the morning, and we don't. We can actually sleep in, but it's kind of like I don't know. So he might want to. So you're an hour later. Okay. So when I say 10 something, I'll mean 11 something, right? But yeah, I just kind of, yeah, I'm ready for bed. And the thing is we have a bit of an evening routine, and often, you know, and he likes to play piano not long before bed, so I might as well stay up until he's done that, and then I go out walking at night, and it's still winter and blah. So often he takes the dog out, and then I bring the dog upstairs and give him some cuddles before we go to bed. So we're kind of a well-oiled machine in some ways, you know, and I don't want to affect the running of it, you know what I mean? So, you know, there's some flexibility, of course, too, but yeah, so I wanted to kill some time tonight, and I guess there's still a bit of time then that your brother's there. Again, I mean, other than the song request, I don't think anything that you've typed is anything that he said, but it could be wrong. But yeah, if he's enjoyed this, you can tell him you can send him a link to the channel to follow it, and you can let me know what he goes by either now or when he tunes in. I think you meant nice cuddles, nice. Yeah. Anyway, and yeah, and that'd be lovely. And yeah, so basically, and I don't have energy to deal with trolls. I mean, I know that you're here too, but I mean, I don't usually, and they can be amusing, but right now I'm just too tired. So yes, so in order for me to be able to get sleep without having too much of a tight chest or a sore throat because of how I'm feeling and the fact that I've rolled 2 hours now and about 2 hours total, I think, but on two different occasions earlier. It's been a good day for streaming. So I think let me just give three people that just tuned in, although I don't think the number changed when I voted, but two people that just tuned in, two people, because I know who the other one is, to see the highlighted comment and say anything that's weighing on your heart, you know, that you might need support on. I'll look at either of those for a moment if you put, and then I'll wrap up. By the way, Chillin and your brother, each if you don't mind, do you guys think that, I don't know, I guess we kind of did it, you know, probably with the amount of energy that I have for the night, we did it pretty decently. But what do you think of that highlighted comment that I put there, that kind of general theme for this? What do you think of it as a theme, in your honest opinion? You do seem to understand the concept, so that's cool. But yeah, just wondering. Normally this is not too dark. Ugh. But it might be. It's good. Okay, well, I'm glad you like it. Okay, I always find that cool but distracting in the background. and also so yeah, keep thinking more about that and that too. And do you think we might be able to see you tomorrow morning? I'm just gonna come over here. Sometimes we have the piano light on, and it's a bit brighter. This is actually a very comfy spot. I should sit in it more because it's better for putting my feet up, as you said. It's not that much brighter, but it's a little bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, we had pizza earlier, a couple hours ago. Cheese bread, as I mentioned. Reheating a burger? I don't know what I think about that one, but okay. And a very Canadian French fry dish. Anyway, I was asking if you'll be available around that time tomorrow, because I think you have been before, but I know that it could vary. But it's been nice having you here. I know last time you were here, I wasn't rolling for much longer once you got that here. Okay, well, hopefully we might see you. Especially nice when things are otherwise quiet. So if you're able, if you're not, I understand, but hopefully you will be. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up before anybody else tunes in, because then I'm gonna feel like, you know, like, you know, it might be nice that they're here, and I should give them a little bit of something, enjoyable. But I mean, I've been rolling for 2 hours, so that's quite a bit of something. So, have a good night. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your visit. Talk to you again soon. Bye.